Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devan.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Brand new episode. We are here. You got me. You got Devan. And Devan's back. Devan, we've been talking about you. We've been talking about, you just being out in the middle of the country with nothing going on.
Nothing happening, dude.
But yeah, no, you are back. You are here.
Yeah.
You missed, just a little bit of week 3, but your team got a dub. I don't know how you did in fantasy, but besides that, you're back.
I have not looked.
I you know what? We're gonna take a look at fantasy later.
Wait. I did look. I did win.
Okay.
I won.
I will say, I just got done before we get into things. I already said, I think I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here. Hey, what's up? New pod. We're here. I just got done watching Florida State get robbed, and I never thought I'd say that before. Florida State got a little robbed.
What, by Virginia?
They got robbed by Virginia, and I don't know if they would have ended up winning, but it was second overtime. Virginia had scored, and then now mind you, there was a couple plays that they were like spending way too much time replaying.
Yeah,
but it was he throws it back in the end zone over 2 defenders, and he bobbles it he catches it, go boom, bobble. And then he goes to reach back for it, but it bounces off his chest.
Yeah.
So bobbles again, bobbles it, brings it in, and then brings it in at the last second with 1 foot in, and actually gets another foot in.
Yeah.
And they call it a touchdown. And I mean, to me, I was like, that's a fucking. I mean, he has a touchdown. He scored. And they take a long time replaying it, and they overturn it. And I was surprised because it was so close. And it's usually you don't overturn it when it's that close.
Well, the overturning rule is clear and obvious or whatever. It's got to be a big difference to overturn the call on the field.
And I didn't have the volume on, so they could have had some official on there, on the commentary just saying why it wasn't a catch. But to me, it seemed like the only reason why is I guess it didn't seem like he had full control of it because he had more so just fingers on the ball and was kind of still bringing it in. But I guess it just kind of looked like it looked bobbled.
But as long as the ball is I didn't see the play. I haven't seen any of that. But as long as the ball isn't moving, I call that control, regardless of where it is on the body.
See, it's as he was coming down, he was bringing he had one hand. You got to understand, he bobbled it 5 times. So it's at that point, I could understand them thinking that last one, he was still bobbling it, bringing it in. But he boom, comes down, 1.5, I think maybe 2 feet in, and they overturned it. And then I think after that, it was 3rd or 4th down. Yeah, no, it was over. And then they stormed that field. Man, yeah, they. Yeah,
it's fucking Virginia.
It is, but
it's not even Virginia.
I didn't know it was I didn't know it was that deep. Well, you beat a number 8. You beat the number 8 team in the country.
Well, that's the other thing. Is Florida State's looked good. They look like they could go on and do something this year, but I don't know.
You see, here's the thing. As a Florida fan, I'm not even gonna sit here and
you can't say a
have that conversation. Well, here's the problem. If the Ravens sucked, if they actually had no potential, no hope, no hype, I could still sit here and talk shit about the Bills. But I will say this. Okay, the low expectations that Florida State had, they've absolutely blew them out the water compared to the high expectations Florida had.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
For sure.
So I don't know. I'm so tapped out of college football.
As am I.
Especially
the only thing my only takeaway from this college football week, I think it was this week, was just I don't want to hate on Arch because I think he's getting enough right now, just over the past few weeks. But don't you dare flex on a dude on Sam Houston. Don't do that.
What do you mean?
He either hit a dude or scored a touchdown on a dude and then full flexed on a guy on an 0-3 Sam Houston team. I don't want to see a Texas highlight from them playing Sam Houston.
Oh, okay. Oh, Arch flexing.
Arch.
Okay.
I don't want to see it.
I'm not gonna lie. I see here, and that's another thing. I fully left keeping up with Arch in Texas and all that.
Well, I thought we were done with keeping up with Arch in Texas, especially when they're playing more tune-up games. You're playing fucking Sam Houston. I don't want to see one fucking highlight from that game. I want to see you against OSU. It wasn't good.
And I have no clue what Texas' schedule even looks like. I'm sure they're gonna have to play somebody now. I mean, they gotta have.
They're in the SEC, so they're gonna have to play someone good.
But college football ruins my Saturdays even more than the Ravens have been ruining my Sundays and Mondays, and soon my Thursdays probably, and my Christmas and my Thanksgiving or whenever they play. But Devin, we got week 4 games. We got all of week 4 games to predict besides Thursday night football that, we'll get into that a little bit later. But
talk about
we get to start. We get to
fucking dreadful.
We get to start Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. in Dublin.
Dublin. That's gonna be sick.
In Dublin, Minnesota versus Pittsburgh in Dublin.
That's sick. This is the first Dublin game, no?
You know what? I'm not sure.
Well, they do.
I want to say no.
I know Notre Dame plays in Dublin every year.
Should I find that out? How many games have been played in Dublin?
It might be the second one. It's the first Spain one, right? This year.
Were they not in Spain last year?
No. The first one is this year, and we play. Commanders play.
There's been one game, the first ever regular season game in Ireland on. Oh, it says this will be the first game.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Because they played in Mexico, London, obviously, Brazil, and Germany.
They played in 1997. The Steelers played a preseason game versus the Bears in Dublin. I guess what's his name? Looney. I want to.
Art Rooney.
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 Ugh, fuck. I
Looney.
didn't want to.
Rooney.
I want to be. Yeah, I was gonna say I was close enough. I think he had some type of connection to Dublin or whatnot, or family
Irish.
ties. I was gonna say I can't remember. I read about it, but it's the Steelers. Anyways, Steelers versus Vikings in Dublin. Last episode we were on, we were talking about Carson Wentz and him getting to I guess be QB1 against that shitty Bengals team. Because I don't know, I didn't want to gas it up too much, but we even got comments on that video saying, I saw a lot of people. Well, one guy, he said this is Carson Wentz's job to lose. I don't know about that, because then I immediately go ahead.
Close.
You think so?
That's kind of what I said. It was like he's one of the backups that can come in and take someone's job or take JJ McCarthy's job for now because of how good this Vikings team is.
Then I saw somebody come in immediately and was like, yeah, but are we really we're really gonna waste our time developing the guy we know we're gonna have for the long haul?
Waste your time not developing the guy?
Well, why? It's either waste your time not developing JJ McCarthy, even when he's healthy and when he's able to return,
or maybe win a playoff game.
Just to make the playoffs with Carson Wentz, and then he goes get a Sam Darnold deal.
I agree, but is it worth it? Is JJ McCarthy worth it? And now, granted, I think he needs time they need to figure that out sooner than later. But it's tough when you've been injured for 2 years.
He's barely played, so
and that's the problem. It's yes, he's your 9th pick, and yes, he could be the potential of future of your team, but you have no idea.
Yeah, but Sam Darnold was brought in and, played his ass off, got a contract. If Carson Wentz comes in this year and has a even similar season, which the
The Bengals
Vikings as a whole, the
very
Vikings
good.
played great. I mean, they had what, 2 defensive touchdowns? They stomped the Bengals. The
Carson
Bengals
Wentz
were
did not
shit.
have to do something
Jake Browning
spectacular.
sucks. Jake
Yep.
Browning is not good at all. I mean,
Who? Oh, Jake
Jake
Brown?
Browning.
No, yeah, Jake Browning sucks. But that's what I said about Carson Wentz. It's like, if Sam Darnold can walk through the year and push this team along to win 14 fucking games, Carson Wentz might be able to do something somewhat similar because of how good this entire team is.
So then I guess the question is, who's winning this game in Dublin?
If we look at whole team, again, it's Vikings. And I don't think that Steelers defense is scary enough to force Carson Wentz into really big mistakes where Steelers are then going to take over. The Steelers don't have as much going for them as they think. So,
I mean, Steelers gave up a lot versus the Jets. They kept it close versus New England. I'm completely blanking on their week 2 loss. Was it a loss? I believe they went.
It was.
They lost week 2. Okay, I can't remember, but
who the fuck was it?
I don't know if. Yeah, I guess it does kind of rely. Well, it's 2 things, and maybe this sounds stupid. It's really just how good the Steelers really are. We're kind of going to find out, because we're looking at a team that has an offense good enough to be ran by Carson Wentz, and still be legit enough to, I guess, possibly make the playoffs, possibly. That's the thing. I mean, it's such a small sample size that this whole time we've been told to chill out on these overreactions, and Carson Wentz plays 1 game, and now all of a sudden it's his job to lose. I mean, I can't go that far.
No,
but I think we'll see. Okay, A, is the Steelers defense good enough to stop them, and B, we're gonna see that Steelers offense against that really good Vikings defense.
Yeah.
And I think that's really going to be the bigger problem. So I think it's Vikings win, and they probably don't have to do a lot on the offensive side of the ball. I'd say like 21, 24 points they could score comfortably.
Yeah.
And probably win.
Yeah, I mean, if the Steelers win, I think it'd be a pretty good statement for them to show that they're going to win 9 games. Like, sneak out a win against a good defense. But no, I don't see the Steelers impressing anybody anytime soon. For now, at least.
All right, well, Minnesota it is. Carolina versus New England.
I know I didn't talk about last week's games, but
go ahead. You take all. If you need whatever you need to say about last week's games, say it.
I don't know what the fuck happened in Carolina. I don't know what the fuck happened in Atlanta. But there's no fucking reason on this goddamn fucking planet that the Atlanta Falcons should get fucking skunked by the Panthers. That is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear another word about that goddamn offense. Ever. No matter how well they play. Sure, get skunked against the fucking Vikings defense, but goddamn it, the Panthers? Hell no. Hell fucking no. I don't think the Panthers are good. I don't think that's a big...
Neither do I.
I don't think that's a big shocker. Like, everybody look out for the Panthers. Fuck the Panthers. The Falcons are dreadful. So, I got so locked in the Panthers. Who the fuck are the Panthers playing? I haven't even looked. I'm so mad.
No, it's okay, because I do that sometimes, but I got like the paper right in front of me.
I know.
But New England.
poverty.
I think we're gonna find out how bad New England is if New England actually sucks. That's what this is what we're gonna see. I don't think Carolina's good. I think Atlanta.
They got issues. That's a fucking problem.
I was when you look back at me saying like maybe there's comp in the NFC South. That was just an example of optimism.
Yeah.
Because that is not the case in the South.
And if anybody, any commenter on the internet, any other podcast, any other sports personality or anybody, there's not one fucking person on the planet, even Panthers fans, who thought the Panthers were going to win 30-0. So,
fuck no.
Fuck no. I don't have any hope in this Panthers team. But like losing 30-0 to the Panthers is a fireable offense, no matter at what point in the season.
Yeah.
With that being said, the Patriots need to turn some shit around. They need to prove that they're a playoff potential team, or at least have some hope for the future. So yeah, give me the Pats. The Panthers are probably riding as high as possible right now, but I don't think it means shit.
No, yeah, I'm gonna also take New England. Cleveland versus Detroit.
Yeah, no, Detroit's gonna destroy them. But
top 8, Jared Goff.
Well, top 8's not bad. That's a top 25%er right there, dude. The funniest fucking video I've ever seen. From again, I haven't talked about last week. Browns Packers. Did you see the mic'd up of Myles Garrett?
No.
So Myles Garrett is
what?
So Myles Garrett gets through the line on a play super quick, and goes back and sits on the sideline and goes, he's like, yeah, made quick moves, split right past them, and then all he hears, like you can hear it in the mic'd up, Jordan, run! Like their lineman turned around and just went, Jordan, run! And then Myles Garrett's on the sideline making fun of the guy. It was it was good. I've never heard a lineman tell their quarterback to fucking run because you missed a block on Myles Garrett. But
I don't know what that was. Cleveland and Green Bay?
Oh, it was horrible.
I have no clue. Yeah, no, that... I don't even know if I talked about it when I was soloing it because, I mean, that was just like the Browns have a good defense, and that's really all there is to it.
Yeah. And I mean, we were riding high as fuck on the Panthers. I'm not the Packers. And a lot of people.
Hopefully, top 8 Jared Goff leads the way, or David Montgomery, or Jahmyr Gibbs, or Amon-Ra St. Brown, or Sam Laporta, or J-Mo. Who knows? It could be anybody on that Lions roster. But I guess it's I don't know. It's the same thing with the Bills last year, Devin. If you say their quarterback isn't as good as they think they are, they talk down the rest of the roster.
Exactly. Now,
but if you,
in all reality, the Lions team outside of quarterback is much, much better. Much better than the Bills. Like, even if Jared Goff had numbers that were astronomically better than Josh Allen's, that's maybe when there's that difference in most valuable.
Here's a statement that I don't know if it makes Bills fans upset, if it would make Detroit fans upset, or whoever upset. If you swap places, Josh Allen was in Detroit, there'd be 2 Super Bowl rings on his finger already. You fucking kidding me?
I agree. I mean,
what are we talking about right now?
Like, for all the shit that we talk about Josh Allen, he's doing that with Khalil Shakir and a half-dead Gabe Davis and a guy who doesn't wear shoes and like last year or the year before.
Okay,
and the year before that.
Yes, I got you.
Yes, James Cook is great, and that's a big part of their offense. But and Amari Cooper last year and all this shit. And it's like none of those guys have a chance of touching a Pro Bowl outside of James Cook. And then you have the best running back duo, and you've got one of the craziest offenses. So, yeah, no, you're right. 2 rings. Easy.
2 rings at least.
I'm kind of
come on.
Curious to see what would happen if Matt stayed.
Yeah, and then I also saw a comment, and they said, no, we said we wanted Goff. Matt can go.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that.
That was the other way around.
I don't remember that being the case. But sure.
No, it was Jared Goff pissed off because his team was way better than the Lions at that point. I don't know if anyone forgets this, but the Lions, when they traded Matt Stafford, were not good.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like they were like they could have. I mean, I guess could have got to this point.
They weren't this good though.
I mean, if we're gonna play this game, yeah, same thing with like Josh Allen. If you swapped Stafford's career,
didn't they trade a bunch of picks that are this current team?
To be honest, I don't even remember.
I think it was Jared Goff and a ton of picks, and they're all these fucking guys that we're talking about right now.
I remember the Rams being super excited to have Matt Stafford.
And they should have been. They won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, so I don't
now
know.
What?
Whatever.
4+ years down the road from that trade, and someone's on top right now.
Yeah.
Jared is on a much better team right now. Plain and simple.
And and they'll beat Cleveland.
They should.
So,
now,
there you go.
This is as much as this is a test for Detroit, it's a test for Cleveland's defense as well.
I mean,
Cleveland will be able to skate by on some games just by how good their defense is. Their offense will continue to suck.
So it's Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit's winning that. Detroit game. Okay.
Yeah.
Chargers versus the Giants.
Jackson Dart's first game.
So, I mean, Devin, come on.
You showed me that clip.
I think what was it? I mean, hold on. Here, let's see. Can we?
You said week 4.
Can we bring it
so
up?
You're wrong. No.
Well, week 4. There's always a give or take if we're guesstimating. But come on, Devin.
Out as QB1, and they have a shaky first 4 or 5 games, and they're 0-4, 1-4. Fans are chanting Dart's name.
Dart.
Come on, bro. As simple as it is, June 7th, we were talking about how simple it's going to be. If it's a shaky start in New York, it's going to be easy. It's going to be so easy to take Russell Wilson out and throw Jackson Dart in. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
And to be complete,
the fact, well, it was simple as you drafted a guy in the first round. The fact that they started Russell Wilson was just a formality. Same thing with Drake May and Jacoby Brissett. It's like we need to sort of build them up a little bit and kind of get them used to what it's like. Have them sit on the sidelines for a few games, and then we'll get them in. Like, I don't even think if Russ was playing okay and they were like 2-1 or 1-2, like if they'd won a game, I still don't think. Maybe it'd take another week.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably take a little longer, but 0-3 start, yeah, it was time. Pull, bro.
No, Grant. I don't. The Giants aren't going to do anything impressive this year, but yeah, develop a guy. Cool.
Oh no! To be completely honest with you, taking Jackson Dart and saying, "Hey, we're 0-3, and you're debuting against the 3-0 Chargers. Have fun."
Yeah,
that's
full fuck. No, you're right.
That's not ideal. So we're definitely going to spend the next week hearing about how bad Jackson Dart look. Unless he goes crazy. If that man goes crazy against the Chargers, then we're going to hear for a fucking month how good Jackson Dart is. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one. I don't think Jackson Dart's coming in on his debut and beating the 3-0 Chargers right now.
No, but I mean, depending on how good Jackson is, the Giants themselves have some potential.
Saints, Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, I mean, this game better not even be close.
Nope.
Ooh, okay. We got Philly versus Tampa.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. Obviously, I fuck with Tampa. I also think that the Eagles in that second half versus the Rams, they went absolutely nuts. And Jalen Hurts, and I talked about this when I was soloing. I don't know if you agree or disagree, but some people were saying like Jalen Hurts got carried, whatever, and he got bailed out and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, the blocked field goal thing was, that was a very rare. That was a rare occurrence.
Now
but
the block, it was the blocked field goal. The return didn't matter. The Eagles were up.
No.
That makes it cooler.
Well, the second one, it was back-to-back blocked field goals. They blocked a field goal the drive before, and then they blocked this field goal.
No shit. Oh, I guess I'm stupid. Yeah. I was on vacation, people, so I don't know.
Yeah. It was 2 blocked field goals in a row, but the thing is, they were down 3 scores before that. Like Jalen Hurts,
exactly. They were
balled the fuck out in that second half. And when you get down to that point, your Opoy running back is pretty useless. You're not running the ball. AJ Brown finally stepped up and made some crazy plays. Like Jalen Hurts had the ball.
Yeah,
had to ball. So I think this game, I think it has the potential to be close. I think it can be close if Tampa keeps up. We've seen Tampa beat some teams that aren't too good. They let up some points against, they let up points against Atlanta.
Yeah.
They let up a good amount of points against who the fuck did they play? Who did they play last week? Who they let up against?
The
Tampa?
Jets.
Oh my god, yeah, the Jets. The fucking Jets, you're right. So I don't know how confident I am in Tampa, to be completely honest with you. But I will say, if they can keep up, I mean, it definitely could come down to a final drive. Or I mean, that's the one thing about the Bucs is if they keep it close and they give Baker a fucking chance. We've had 3 straight weeks. We've had 3 straight weeks of Baker having a game-winning drive.
Yeah,
and I said this. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
I said this last episode, but Baker, he might not be top 5. He might not ever be an MVP candidate. He might not ever be on the Madden cover. He is one of the clutchest quarterbacks in the NFL. Period.
It's something that we don't see a ton of. I mean, we talk about the collapse of the Ravens, and yeah, Josh had a clutch ass game, but you don't see as much of it as you may have used to with a Brady or a Manning or a Breeze or the king of fourth quarter comebacks, Matthew fucking Stafford, or an A-Rod or whatever. So, Baker. That's the one thing about the Bucs that I like is, yes, they're not going to blow you out. It might be fucking close. They're exciting. They make these games exciting. They're a younger-ish offense. They're getting a little bit younger.
Well, they might be getting saved with Emeka.
Ibuka.
Right? Emeka
Ibuka.
They might be getting saved with bro.
What do you mean saved? They drafted him.
Well, I mean, I'm saying they were relying on Mike Evans, who's obviously aging, Chris Godwin, who's still not back from
hurt,
injury.
Yeah. What did he? I think he got published, didn't he?
I think so.
Just 4 games, yeah.
But if Tampa keeps it close, then whoever has last possession is going to win that football game.
Yeah. Pre-Saquon, the Bucs beat him in the playoffs. Current Saquon, I don't know. I mean, the NFL lied to us last week, and they said they're going to start calling penalties on the tush push. They didn't. They false start.
No,
every time.
Yeah, their first touchdown, the first touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
It was a false start.
Yeah, that ball
the
doesn't
commentator said
that ball does not move, and everyone's ahead of that motherfucker.
I can't remember who was commentating that game, but the commentators, I want to say they even brought in like Gene Steratone or whoever to come in and be like, yeah, no, like 4 of them jumped, and but obviously, when you're that close and there's so many guys, it's it's just hard to
No, it's not.
hard to tell.
No, it's not because one of them
moved.
moved.
It's not. Yeah, well, it's like here's the thing: there's one guy with the ball, and then everybody else isn't supposed to move.
Like, you shouldn't be able to
5
line
of them move
all the way up ahead of that football and then false start.
I mean, here's the thing. I think we're just getting tired of tush push, as a whole, and we're looking for something. Because here's the thing: they've been doing this false start shit this whole time.
No, the entire yeah.
So.
And you said what? The Bucs picked Desmond Watson back up.
Yeah, but practice squad, so he's not playing this week.
Yeah, and what did he lose? 12 pounds? Like, I don't know what.
Well, I mean, it is nice that he's being brought back, but if they could have just brought him in and thumped him right on the right side of that D line, so whenever Jalen Hurts went to go left, whenever he went left, it's just big Desmond Watson right there. I mean,
all Desmond Watson has to do at that point is just stand in front of that line on all fours, say, "Move me."
I will say though, I think Philly's gonna win. As much as I'd like to see Tampa get a dub, if they're able to beat this Philly team, I mean that's an amazing win for Tampa. But I think Philly wins it.
Taking the Bucs.
Can I have your reasoning at least?
I don't think this is the Bucs' year, or I don't think they're gonna go fucking crazy. But I don't think the Eagles are where they want to be yet. Don't think they've kind of figured out exactly, again, where they are, especially defensively. They feel a little lost without some of those older vets on that team. So, yeah, I mean, the Bucs seem like a slightly more put together team a little bit.
Okay.
I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a great game, but I'd like to see the Bucs win.
I won't be mad if you're right. Tennessee versus Houston. Can we just? I mean, what? Houston is in the craziest amount of shambles right now. I don't know what it is in Houston. I mean, they're just not good. And I know like that's such a shitty and simple way to put it for some of these teams, but there's really no easier way or other way to put it. Like Houston, just a year ago there was so much potential and so much hype and so many moves were being made, and now it's like you get rid of your best lineman and you let's pick up Nick Chubb. That'll do the job.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't. It's disappointing. I thought Houston, would have easily been running the AFC South, but
I mean,
it's the Colts.
It's the fucking Colts, and yeah, I mean the only word I have for Houston is just disappointing. You got a young, vibrant, fun team. You got a great, as well as their offense has looked over the past 2 years. The defense is not bad. And, D'Amico came out hot. CJ came out hot, and it's starting to really, really, really fizzle. And I don't know.
I mean, it's so bad. I don't I shouldn't be thinking this hard about are they going to beat Tennessee? I mean, like this should be a simple yes.
Tennessee's still an
it shouldn't. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
One of these teams are getting their first dub, but
they're both offers?
Yeah, Houston hasn't won a game. Let's go.
Fuck.
Let's go over to these standings. Houston hasn't. Yeah, they're 0-3. Houston hasn't won a damn thing yet.
Fuck.
Yeah, Houston wins. Houston wins. They're not losing to Tennessee. There's no way.
Yeah, no. Houston's gonna win. Fuck. Yeah, no. Not good.
Yeah, Tennessee 51 points to 94 allowed.
That's
Holy fuck.
fucking perfect ratio, dude.
Yeah,
40 points
Houston's
plus
gonna win.
minus.
I don't know by how much, but Houston is hopefully going to beat Tennessee. Ooh. What about Washington versus Atlanta?
Why are you saying ooh? They just got 30 bagged for free. For actual free. Shit, if this game is fucking... Now, granted, it's Mariota and no Terry.
No Terry, no JD, no Austin Eckler.
Wow.
Even though, fuck that, JCM last week,
We didn't
if
have
I'm not
that boy.
mistaken.
Austin went out 2 weeks ago.
I said JCM.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. I want to say he had one crazy breakaway, but maybe I'm mistaken.
I think he did.
I don't know.
Like, we should win this game. It would... Depending on how the rest of the season goes, this would be a tough one to look back on and go, oh, yeah, no, we should have won that.
Here's the thing, though. Y'all, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but in reality, y'all shouldn't win this game. What I mean by that is
where
you got your primary
Falcons
receiver
are supposed
out.
to be us with a backup and no starting wide receiver and down a receiving running back and
no quarterback.
Yeah,
Marcus Mariota is your quarterback.
What, the fucking 2 or 3 games Marcus has played for us, he's looked good. Looked good enough.
What,
it is kind of shocking that
in the last 2 years?
Huh?
In the last 2 years?
Yeah, he's played like 2 games. He played one last year against the Titans, went berserk, and smoked on the Raiders.
But I'm saying, you got the Falcons who are going to come in with, their starting quarterback and their starting weapons playing. Bijan Robinson playing.
We can put an asterisk in front of starting.
And you would just think that Atlanta would win this game, but I might have to go with Washington as well. I'm not gonna lie, and it's super recency bias, and it's 100% the reason why. But they lost 30-0 to Carolina.
Yeah. Now they're gonna be that flight wasn't dead fucking silent, or that was at home. That was at home. No, was that Carolina or at home?
That was Carolina versus what you call it?
Either way, the ride home should have been fucking dead silent. That's a reset the season type of game, like maybe a players only meeting type of game. So, I do think the Falcons will come out and look different. I think Washington's defense is good. It's a game the Falcons should win.
Whoa. You think Washington's defense is good?
It's not great.
Okay, well, wait. It's good. It's not great.
Yeah.
Okay, so
good. Not great.
The Washington's defense scares me a little bit.
Oh, as it should and as it will forever. But
so okay, all right.
If the Panthers can do it, hopefully we can. But the Falcons should be coming into this game saying, "Fuck everything we've ever done ever and everything that we know. We're gonna spank some boys up." Pause. So, yeah, I'm taking Washington, but the Falcons should put up a fight.
They should. I think the Falcons are going to come in pissed, but hopefully Washington gets it done because I can't take a team that lost 30-0 to Carolina. I can't. Speaking of Carolina, Indianapolis versus Carolina.
Indy's hot. Indy's fucking so hot. And also, fuck Mike Tomlin for saying whatever the hell he said.
What do you mean?
Maybe not. What he said was kind of funny.
What? Oh, wait, whoa. I said Carolina.
Yeah.
They don't play Carolina. They don't play Carolina. What am I talking about right now? This is a great game. I said, I don't know why. You correct me next time. This is Indianapolis versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, I don't have the fucking thing in front of me.
Fuck that, but this is a great game.
This
is a game from this went from gimme to an actual game.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year, you would have thought this would be easy dub for the Rams. Before we get to that, what did Mike Tomlin say?
He said when we played the Colts last year, he said, keep Anthony Richardson upright so Flacco doesn't get in this fucking game. Flacco ended up in the game.
Nice.
So, that's how
Mike
bad
Tomlin,
AO is.
Because Mike Tomlin knows ball.
Apparently.
Imagine saying a head coach, they just don't know ball.
Mike, I know you've been doing this for like fucking 18 years at a high level. The highest level. You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know. You watch UNC games and you might think somebody doesn't know ball. I mean,
Bill doesn't know college ball.
John Harbaugh, I'm not going to lie.
Dude, all these guys know ball.
Billy Napier, I'm not going to lie, might not know ball. Like I might take back my statement. There might be some head coaches out there that don't know ball. Either way. And I'm going to stand on that. Billy Napier does not know ball.
Cardinals head coach, Gannon. No.
Fireworks. That's the only clip I've never seen him talk besides that.
No, and the amount of times they panned to that motherfucker in the first half of that football game made me so upset. It was like, oh, drop past Marvin Harrison, and it's just like this motherfucker like this. No emotion, nothing. And then just a bunch of fans booing.
Colts Rams.
Yeah, that's a much different game. The Panthers.
This is a great game.
That's an awesome game.
I want to see. I mean, we're gonna see how legit Indianapolis really is.
Yeah.
I think the Rams, they should have beat Philly. They should have beat Philly last week.
Yep.
Obviously, other things happened. I shouldn't be struggling to pick a winner for this game.
No, I want Daniel Jones to get knocked down a peg, and I want the Rams to prove that, like, Devontae is going to do something here, and this team is going to do something, and shit's going to get done out here.
Oh, they're doing stuff.
I know they're doing stuff, but I need some numbers.
Remember, I'm week to week with the Rams because 2 weeks ago it was like, all right, and then even though they lost to Philly, I still liked what I saw against Philly. I still liked what I saw before they. So the Rams can just give up a 3-score lead and nobody fucking.
No one says shit.
Nobody bats an eye.
Nope. And then every time the Ravens do, they put up the graphic. They go, "Oh, look at the score in the fourth quarter of that game.
We deserve it.
Y'all do, actually. No one should have a graphic like that. It's so bad. You guys would be.
Shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it because I can't with Kyle Hamilton today. I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. I think it would either way. I think it'd be nice to see the Rams beat a good Indianapolis team, and it would be crazy as fuck to see a 4-0 Colts team and Daniel Jones just walks through the Rams.
Yeah.
I think either way. Now, if it turns
4-0
out
is close to a guaranteed playoff spot.
Well, 4-0 in the AFC South, you might as well print the T-shirts now.
Make them now, yeah.
There's absolutely no reason to wait.
Exactly.
Print them right now.
Don't even make Texans ones that you're going to send to Africa.
Jacksonville versus San Fran.
Another
Brock Purdy's back.
Brock's back.
Whoop-de-doo.
They took Mac Jones out to put Brock Purdy in?
Well,
They took a first-round pick out?
You can't let all that money sit there.
To put in a 7th-round pick? No, I'm
Mac
kidding.
Jones
They
did
paid
his
him
thing.
a lot of money, and it's his job.
Mac Jones went 2-0. He did his thing. He held it down. And now Brock Purdy's back. And, you know, all I'm going to say is, especially versus a team like Jacksonville, Brock Purdy better throw for a good, 200 and some change, 2 or 3 touchdowns, and have himself a, I don't know, past couple of weeks Mac Jones-esque type game.
Yep.
However you want me to put it. But yeah, the manager is back. The game manager is back.
Yep.
So give me San Fran. Hopefully, I mean they better beat Jacksonville.
I mean, yeah, still no Kittle. Yeah, I want San Fran, but again, it'd be cool to see Jacksonville kind of sneak one out because they got banged against the Bengals. Shouldn't have lost that game. They're not good by any means, but again, AFC South, every team in there at least had a shot. Jacksonville's the only hope left? They're the only ones who have won a game. Have they won a game?
Yeah, they beat Carolina, I think.
Either way, so yeah, they're the only team in that division with a shot to touch the Colts. So they need to prove something. But yeah, 49 skis.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way you're about to put Jacksonville there. All right. Baltimore versus Kansas City.
You know what I just heard?
What'd you hear?
Rashee Rice just got reinstated. Appeal through. Good. Rashee Rice is playing.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say Xavier Worthy's back.
Is he?
Yeah, magically.
Fucking dislocated his shoulder. He'll be okay.
Well, because he didn't need to play against what you call it last week.
Huh?
He didn't need to play against what's your name? Who'd they fucking play last week? The Giants. The Giants. He didn't need to play against the Giants.
I wouldn't fucking put him in against the Giants either.
One of these teams are gonna be 1-3 after this. So let's just be super real. I'm okay. As the Ravens fan, I'm gonna let you go first. What do you think is gonna happen in this game?
Unless some fucking mumbo jumbo goes on that we don't know about, I think this should be a breeze for y'all. Defensively, it's not been good. It's been a struggle. I'll say this one time. There should be no team in all of NFL football to score more than 110 points in 3 games and lose 2 of them.
Oh, I'm glad you saw that statistic.
No, I just did the math in my head. 41, 40, and 30. No team should lose 2 games.
No, but we have the most points scored throughout the first 3 weeks with a losing record in NFL history.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I'm dead correct in my statement that a team that scores 111 points should never, ever lose 2 football games out of 3. And they haven't outside of you guys. So defensively, you can go on your Kyle Hamilton rant in a second, but defensively, it's a much bigger issue than we think. And offensively, congratulations on scoring 111 points through 3 games.
And 3 fumbles from Derrick Henry through 3 games.
In the worst positional possible points.
Has Lamar thrown a pick yet?
Nope.
cool. That's good to know. All right. Let's be super fucking real, Devin. There's gonna be a whole lot of wumbo jumbo going on in this game.
Yep.
I know you said if there's no wumbo jumbo going on, maybe not. No, there's gonna be a whole lot of wumbo jumbo, Devin. The Kansas City Chiefs are gonna come in and probably play their best game of the year. Probably get every single call that they need. It's in Kansas City, so I mean, why are we even questioning? How where the refs are gonna lean? But I'm not even gonna give them that. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be a bitching Ravens fan. I'm gonna be honest. Our offensive line sucks. We're gonna have Chris Jones in our face all day. We're probably gonna struggle to get fucking Derrick Henry going. And then next thing you know, Josh. Next thing you know, what? Lamar's gonna be dropping back looking for I guess whoever the fuck, because hey, why not? Why target Zay when we could target Tez Walker? We could do that. We could just do that all day and just say fuck our primary receivers, and or have Lamar stand in the pocket, be a little questionable and be a little hesitant, and then that means whether or not you throw it or you pass it, it's just a little too late. Our defense sucks, and I'll go on the whole Kyle Hamilton shit in a minute. But I mean, if you want to talk about Kyle Hamilton, the man's overpaid. Sam Laporta was routing him up all week or all game last week. Marlon Humphrey still sucks. I'm still waiting for him to make the old corner to safety transition. At this point, fuck it. Like, why even do that? Nate Wiggins is cool. Glad he's here. Hopefully, eventually, he'll be worth it because, right now we're just wasting all the talent he has with a bunch of bums surrounding him. Don't know how long Matabike is going to be out, so that's great.
Yep.
Defensive line has absolutely zero pressure. We can't get to the quarterback at all. We couldn't get to the quarterback one time. I mean, Jalen, messing up every name possible. But Jared Goff, I mean, he could have read a book in that backfield last week because we were not getting to him at all. Patrick Mahomes is going to have – I'll put it to you like this. What would you expect from a Chiefs game if Patrick Mahomes has all day in the pocket? Travis Kelce doesn't have much to worry about.
Great.
Xavier Worthy's returning.
Xavier Worthy's probably going to look like prime Tyreek against that defense.
They're going to have no trouble getting to Lamar, so Lamar's going to be running around all day. Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are going to win this game. Sorry. And if what you say is correct, like if there's a world where the Chiefs are actually, not good anymore and we go in and easily win, then we'll start to have different conversations about the Chiefs, but for some reason I still can't I can't count those out yet.
The offensive talk for you guys. In the sense that, I mean, the offense has scored a ton of points, and I think you guys will score and play well, but if Lamar's running every play and big old Derrick Henry, because when he's in, you're handing the ball off. If you give Chris Jones a head start on meeting Derrick Henry in the middle, Derrick Henry's going to get put on his ass. Fuck. Like, I mean, again, offensively, tearing it up, going stupid. It's kind of the one thing Kansas City has right now. Like, I don't think offensively they're scary, but y'all's defense is really, really bad. And their defense is good enough to hold you to a few less points.
Kansas City's winning this game, though.
Damn it.
I mean, you can go Baltimore if you want. You can be the optimistic guy, but
I hate Kansas City. I'm not picking
as a Ravens fan.
No, never mind. Fuck Kansas. Fuck everything.
No, as a Ravens fan, Devin, I'm telling you, the Ravens are about to be 1-3. We got to win that. We got a must-win game in Week 4.
Is that y'all haven't started a season like that with Lamar, right? No.
I mean, we started 1-2 last year.
Yeah, 1-2.
But not 1-3.
And then it was like 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3.
Not all that.
I don't know how good you got. I can't remember every fucking game, but either way.
Are you gonna go Baltimore? All right, well, I'll let you sit on that. How about you sit on that, and I bring this up for a second?
No, I'm
Kyle
going
Hamilton. Okay.
At the same time,
I'll let you think for a second. I'll let you think for a sec because I got to bring up something that Kyle Hamilton said. I feel like sometimes Ravens fans can be a little spoiled. Just the amount of success that this franchise has had. We lost 5 games and the world's about to end. Okay. So here's the big thing about what Kyle Hamilton had to say right there. Usually spoiling someone is giving them what we want and like too much of it. Is he referring to what, just really good regular seasons? Like is that what I'm saying he's saying we're spoiled because of what?
It's been 13 years since you guys have won it.
So like I'm saying though, if we're looking at franchise success, right? So it's like, okay, we've gotten to see Lamar Jackson himself become a 2-time MVP. That's great. We got to watch that happen. You know, we got to watch Lamar Jackson become the MVP of the league. We got to watch the Ravens win a lot of games in the regular season. We got to watch the Ravens choke a lot of games away in the regular season and every time in the postseason with this Ravens football team. And then if you want to talk just franchise as a whole, anything we've done that could be considered spoiled was before Kyle Hamilton was in college, high school.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what have we been spoiled by? Like, okay, like if you spoil a kid, like you give him too much I don't know what free time. You give him too much shit. You just you give him anything he asks for.
To me,
he's spoiled.
It would be like if, like Kyle Hamilton's quote is like if TJ Watt told Steelers fans that they should be thankful for having a winning record every season when they haven't won a Super Bowl since 2009. Mike Tomlin should be applauded to an extent. Steelers fans are not spoiled, especially current ones. No.
Absolutely not.
So neither are Ravens fans. Now, granted,
no,
the team's always good.
Yeah.
But if you lose 3 out of 4 games, especially when your offense is playing that well, someone has to be upset. Because now you're running the risk of missing the playoffs. But
then he says, "Oh, we lose 5 games and it's the end of the world." Kinda.
Yeah.
When those 5 games are, losing to Philly, losing to Buffalo in the regular season, losing to Buffalo in the postseason, losing to Detroit, losing to the contenders. When we lose to contending teams, but we beat the Browns. We have nothing. We have nothing to say for how good we could be or how good we are this season so far. Besides what potential we've seen on the offensive side of the ball, we've seen no potential on that defensive side of the ball, except when they play a 40-year-old playing quarterback. So I don't know what and honestly, it seems like bro is just getting emotional trying to defend Zach Orr because he followed that up with like, so you can't really put all the blame on Zach Orr. Nobody's putting all the blame on Zach Orr, but something needs to change.
Exactly.
And guess what, Kyle? We just paid you, so we can't do anything. Something has to change. If we sit here and continue to be this bad and don't do shit, fuck.
He's supposed to be the leader, one of the leaders. It's him and Roquan, essentially, on that, at least in that part of the field. Be a leader. We suck right now. Move on. That's it. Not... these fucking fans need to shut up because we're a historically bad defense. Historically.
Okay, how about this?
But here's the thing. Y'all's defense has never been close to this bad. through 3 games at least. Like, you guys have lost games early in the season or whatever, but never been this fucking bad.
I mean, we were pretty bad the first, 10 games of last year.
Sure.
And then when we turned shit around.
Yeah.
But, okay, but think about this, though. How about this? It's week 4. We have one of our best chances to win a Super Bowl right now with this roster and this team. We still are in Lamar Jackson's prime. So you're right. We have gotten things in the past, and this franchise has delivered. But we're talking about, like, right now.
Yeah.
Like, so should we just stop? Like, so we should just give up? Like, right? We should just stop rooting for them? Because he basically said, like, I don't know what y'all expect. Like, this franchise has done so much. So, like, what do y'all want?
It's like a waiter, or for me, like, if I go into Chipotle, I got one of them weeks where I go there and there's 6 days. And they go, I just served you 5 days of Chipotle. They go, I can't give you it. I can't give you food. You go, why? I'm going to give you money. They go, I can't.
Well, I mean, it'd be like, more like if you went to
like it doesn't make any sense. What did you give me that was immaculate?
Well, it'd be like if you went to Chipotle and then 7 years later went back to Chipotle.
Yeah.
And then they're like, dude, what are you fucking? God, you just.
What
else could we give you?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, like, Kyle Hamilton, for him to sit there and go, well, you fans are spoiled. Okay, so it seems like you've clocked out. You got paid. Yep. That is the words of someone that got paid.
That's a clock out statement.
Settled.
Right there, yeah.
That is a comfortable man right there. That man got paid and went, shit, bro, we've done enough as a franchise. What else do y'all want from
Imagine
us?
going up to a defense. Imagine saying that to Ray Lewis. On a Ray Lewis defense, you go, man, I think we've done enough, guys. Like, hey, guys, we should be proud of ourselves. We've done enough.
Yeah. I wonder. I do wonder, like, how does
Ray Lewis would
does
punch him in the toofus.
All of his doofuses. Does he think that Ravens fans are spoiled? That'd be interesting.
Ed Reed and Ray Lewis would punch him in the tooth.
So yeah, Kyle Hamilton. Sure, I guess whatever. Here's the thing: Kyle Hamilton says all that. If he gets routed up by a washed Travis Kelce on Sunday. What? Are we still spoiled? Are we still spoiled, or can we just admit that we might have a couple of on the defense side of the ball?
I do want to see him blitz more. I enjoy when he blitzes, but
man, there's nothing like a blitzing safety. Man, you gotta love a blitzing safety like Jamal Adams, because he turned out. Because that's what we want. We want an overpaid safety.
You remember when Jamal Adams was like 8 years into his career and had like 3 picks?
Wait, are you saying we should overpay a safety and his best feature be that he can get in the backfield?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. He can crack a dude over the middle and he can blitz once every 3 weeks.
So who do you got? You got Baltimore or what?
Yeah, but in like the least like easily the least
amount of confidence?
For sure.
Okay. I appreciate that. As a Ravens fan, I can appreciate that you picked Baltimore with a lack of confidence, because I would do the same. But I'm picking Kansas City. Chicago versus Vegas. Who cares?
Don't care. Fuck it. Chicago continues to look like a reasonable team. But I don't know. I don't really give a fuck.
Like, Chicago, I guess Chicago could win, but I mean, they blow out Denver. They blow out Dallas after getting blown out by Detroit, and it was
so funny to see like how bad like everyone was. I was talking to someone. They're like, Caleb had a great fucking game. I was like, watch some of those passes. There's about 38 feet on either side of those receivers. If he misses that pass, there's an issue.
There's a couple games if you just looked at the stat sheet and went like, you could go like, wow, Russell Wilson. I guess he's living up to his name in New York, huh?
Oh, they lost by 20? Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't
But
really
no,
know
like,
if Caleb Williams is.
no, Caleb was
I don't know if
throwing
he's
balls to
turned a corner.
guys who like were invisible to the Cowboys defense.
Yes.
Like Dallas is fucking terrible. So
No, Dallas sucks, and we've already known this since before the season that their defense is garbage.
well, it was so funny. Like after week 1, it was like, is Dallas going to be a problem for Philly? Probably not.
Probably not.
Week 1,
so
maybe, sure.
I guess give me Chicago. I mean, I really don't know. Sure, Chicago.
I don't know.
Sure.
Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck Mark Davis. I hate that Raiders organization with a passion. No, I want Chicago.
Okay, so Chicago. All right, Chicago it is. Green Bay versus Dallas.
What was I watching when they were trying to hype up this game? Like it was. I don't know.
What do you mean?
It may have been Sunday or Monday Night Football, but they were trying to hype the shit out of this fucking.
It's Sunday night.
Game.
This is Sunday night.
Oh, so yeah,
Sunday
I must have been watching Sunday Night Football.
Devin. It's Micah in Dallas.
No, but they were trying to hype it up for like the history of it, and I was like, this game, fuck Dallas. Whatever.
Fuck that. It's Micah back in Dallas.
This game's in Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's gonna be nuts.
No CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee's hurt. You're right. The Packers need to re-up on sort of how to play good football. So, in my eyes, I think they blow the brakes off the Cowboys just because of how bad that defense is. Like, yes, the Browns have a good defense. Packers weren't used to it. They can do well against a bad defense in the Cowboys, so they'll be fine. George Pickens is not enough to beat this Packers defense.
No, give me Green Bay. Green Bay better win this fucking game. Because the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns have a way better defense than the Dallas Cowboys do, and I think sometimes shit teams or sometimes good teams just have shit weeks. I mean, the Ravens last year, I would say that they had that against the Raiders in week 2. They showed up against the Raiders. Yeah. Raiders came into Baltimore and beat us, and we just kind of looked shitty. But I think I'm gonna go with Green Bay as well. We have another Monday night doubleheader. Luckily, neither of these games are starting at 10:30. I believe one's starting at 7 and one's starting at 8.
Perfect.
Which is beautiful.
It's perfect. If one sucks, we can watch the other one.
Well, gee, that's the problem. It's going to be the battle of which one sucks worse.
And that's fine. I'm going to be honest. I got so bored Thursday on a flight that I watched most of that fucking shit that game. And guess what? My flight ended at the perfect time to where I missed the good parts of that game.
Well, we'll get into that Thursday night game. But so first we have the Jets versus the Dolphins. So that's cool. I mean, even if Miami wins this game, I mean, so you do see now why I was like 5.5 is kind of remember when we looked at Miami's line and it was like 5.5?
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh dude, they're going over. Dude,
smash that over.
And I was like, bro, relax, just wait. So yeah, if they can get a dub over a team like the Jets twice, maybe they smash that over.
Who's the backup for the Jets? Mike White?
Tyrod Taylor.
Smash them Jets button all day.
Justin Fields is still out? Justin, what is Justin Fields' injury? I don't even remember.
I have no idea.
Did
you hear what Tua said though?
No. What did he say?
I don't know. Cam Newton was talking shit. He was like, I like quiet Tua. And then Tua was just hit everybody with the thing everyone says, which is click clackety on your keyboards. Why don't you come do my job? It's like there are guys doing your job in the NFL a lot better than you are. Shut the fuck up.
What did Cam say about
Cam said
Tua?
I'm tired of Tua talking. Now, granted, this is all super hypocritical, and anything that comes out of Cam's mouth is the most hypocritical shit. And he was like, Cam was like, well, they're paying you fucking, they just paid you. They're paying you a ton of fucking money. Getting paid $50+ million a year. Act like it. Play well. Do all that shit. And it's like, I agree with you, Cam. It's weird coming out of your mouth. And then he was like, I want Alabama Tua. He was like, I want put your head down and work, chip on your shoulder. I want quiet Tua. And then Tua was like, everybody on that click-clackety keyboards needs to shut up because I'm trying my hardest out here. And it was just this whole bullshit fest.
Here's the issue, though. Alabama Tua was surrounded by 5 stars.
Is he not still?
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. It's like, even Miami was like, well, he's only been around like the best players in the country, so we're gonna have to kind of get like, I don't know, the fastest players in the world to come play for us.
Yeah, exactly. And they did.
And either way, it doesn't really matter because Tua sucks, and the problem is Jets suck too.
The Jets do.
I have no clue. I have no clue who's winning this game. And Justin Fields is returning. He is playing.
Kind of want to see Tyrod play.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Kind of past
8 years ago.
Huh?
8 years ago.
Maybe 8 years ago. I mean, if a 40-year-old Flacco can do it, fuck him.
Fucking who's winning this game? I have no clue. Miami versus New York. Jesus Christ, it's in Miami. The Jets. Miami, I guess. I don't know. Miami sucks. They both suck. I really don't know. I really don't know who's winning. Should we? The Jets.
I have no reasoning.
I'm gonna go Miami.
Perfect. I was gonna go whatever you didn't. So.
Because I also have no reasoning. And then to add to the Monday night, Monday Night Football doubleheader, you have Cincinnati versus Denver. So
that would have been a fucking awesome matchup if they had a quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, there might have been potential there, but
give me Denver.
Sadly,
Denver's a team with a defense. Obviously, the Bengals have the worst defense in the league. If not the worst. Like you said, Jake Browning sucks. Denver hasn't shown where they should be. But, yeah.
No, I'm gonna agree. Denver should win this game. Denver should have no problem stopping Jake Browning.
Denver also offense should blossom a little bit.
I was gonna say Denver also needs to turn the fuck up because they've had a slow start this season. So if they're supposed to be this team that's gonna be, I mean, especially with the head start that the Chargers have. I mean, they were in the playoffs. I mean, the Broncos were in the playoffs last year, so they have to at least live up to that. All right, let's talk Thursday night football. Thursday night football, Seattle, Arizona. Seattle catches a dub, 23-20. Very boring game for about 3.5 quarters.
And
I would say
those were all the quarters that I saw. My flight landed. I turned the game off with 8 or 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Yep.
Which is exactly when everything started to happen. Not only was it a terrible football game, but it was like severely upsetting and disappointing.
In terms of
like just shit you shouldn't see on a football field. Like you shouldn't see a pass 20 yards behind a player. Like there should be no miscommunication that terribly. There should be no miscommunication where you're throwing it directly at the safety. Granted, Marvin Harrison was about to get hit by 4 guys at the same time, but catch that fucking football. Yes, they were getting booed. That wasn't bad. I mean that was bad. But I mean, even Seattle, like with how bad Arizona looked, they were not taking advantage of anything. My biggest problem with Seattle was that every third down, every third and long, it was a dump off. It was let's just punt. They weren't taking any fucking risks. Nothing super impressive from Darnold. He wasn't getting the ball to Jackson Smith in Jigba. They weren't taking any chances. They were handing the ball off to Kenneth and then hoping, praying they would get a first down.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Seattle sat there, and I don't know if they were just playing conservative ball or just playing safe or whatnot. But they didn't take advantage of anything, and Arizona kind of just they had some miracle shit happen at the end of that game, and honestly, I mean, the fact that Seattle were able to get down and get that field goal, under a minute? I think they had 2 timeouts.
Yeah. Did the Cardinals kicker, did he miss the landing zone? Is that what it was?
Fuck. I don't even remember now.
I think Seattle started that drive at the 40. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I was gonna say, that's been a problem
for y'all
fucking all year. Well, shit, yeah, even for Baltimore, just not being able to A, kick it in the landing zone, or B, just kick it in bounds.
Well,
I guess they're trying to get this pin in the sideline.
They're all trying to hit sort of a push or a pull to the corner around the 5-10 yard line. It's kind of a dangerous game.
It is, but the thing is, all right, like Arizona, and we've talked about this. I mean, we talked about this in the beginning of the year. We talked about this in the offseason. We've talked about this every year for the last 3 or 4 years.
Steelers played Seattle week 2.
Yes, they did, and they did not look good.
Nope.
The Steelers.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Great pool, actually.
Thank you. Speaking of
I would say I just want to ask, do you think if Kyler was put on a, I don't know, top level team in terms of weapons, like a San Fran or Detroit or honestly, I mean, the way Lamar plays, I'm not gonna say Baltimore, but just a team with some weapons, the Rams, just is there any hope that Kyler Murray might have a chance to flourish somewhere else that's not Arizona?
Yes. But I'm not sure how many guys he's beating out. That's what was going through my head the entire game was how much of this is the Arizona Cardinals? How much of this is Kyler? Why is there so little Kyler scrutiny when it comes to on-field stuff? Yes, I get that when he's good and the Cardinals are good, that everything's cool, but it's never a team that we'll ever talk about as being a contender. It'll never be a team that, we'll talk about as even a division winner. He can thrive somewhere else, but whatever this is not good.
And you say you don't know who he could beat out?
Huh?
You said you don't know who he could beat out in the league?
I mean, with the state of the current quarterback situation, I think he can beat out a lot of guys, but
okay. I was about to start looking through these teams and saying,
But when you talk about the premier teams, is he going to play better than a Jared Goff? Is he going to play better than? He's not going to be playing any better than a Lamar or a Josh or anybody like that, or a Mahomes or a Burrow. He's not going to play better than a Baker. Baker's got experience now with playing important football games. I don't know.
That's the thing. We're gonna find out. I mean, either Kyler is going to stay in Atlanta and comfortably have a chance, or comfortably stay in Arizona and make a shit ton of money, with the hopes of winning maybe 9 games, or we could have a chance to see him go. Because that's the thing. There's 2 factors. Is there a team that's good enough where it'd be worth it for him to go there? And is there a team that'd be willing to take on his contract, or who are able to take on his contract?
Yeah.
And I feel like at some point, Arizona's just not. And I don't know if this is a reason we talked about him possibly leaving before, but Arizona's just not like Kyler is. I mean, he's in his prime, and I can't tell you how much is left, but I know that the team that is being built in Arizona right now is not being built for a quarterback that is trying to win or trying to do as much as he can with the rest of his prime.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that his play style. It's like he can't be spending this, like he's still running for his life.
Yep.
He's been running for his life his whole career. Let's be real. Arizona has never done him a single solid when it comes to an offensive line.
Not even close.
He's been running for his life his entire career. And he has his moments where he's chucking that bitch up and it's like, "Oh my God, Kyler, what are you doing?" But I think that comes with running for your life.
It's kind of a sad situation over there because it's like it's not like a Tua situation where Tua's career is being wasted. Tua is wasting everybody else's career. I don't think Kyler's career is necessarily being wasted in the sense that like he could be an MVP or whatever, but I think he's missing out on being in a good environment. Like when you're 2 quarters into a game, you're 1 quarter into a game against the fucking Seahawks at home, and you're getting fucking booed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how much of that is a Kyler problem. It's Arizona fans who are pissed off with how piss poor this organization has been for the past 10 fucking years. Not even giving anybody a fucking shot, a glimpse of hope. I mean, granted, sure, a few playoff games, whatever. But recently, it's been absolute dog shit, and I think it comes down to the head coach. He's been just able to skate by as the head coach for some fucking reason. Fucking guy sucks. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Jonathan Gannon.
That coach is shit. But no, I mean, just Arizona, they're just not even close to giving Kyler Murray what he needs or what he deserves or what he should have. I mean, it's an empty toolbox.
Yeah.
And I get it, Marvin Harrison, but that's it. If we're going to sit here and talk about we have this potential, top whatever receiver in the league. Cool. And that's the thing.
But
it's
outside
he had
half of the 4th quarter yesterday, he looked like shit.
Well, he had a shit first half. He had but the thing is, he could have continued to have a shit
game.
I
agree.
And not caught a touchdown and not score. He could have not bounced back. It's kind of the same thing. I kind of look at that the same way as Jalen Hurts. Like, Jalen Hurts looked awful in that first half, and then he turned around in the second.
That's the reason the Cardinals lost. Like, the Cardinals played so bad that a team like the Seahawks, who had basically nothing going for them, like the Cardinals' defense didn't look horrible, but the Seahawks were not. Yeah, they were not in a position to go out and score a bunch. So yeah, if the Cardinals don't make those early stupid mistakes, they're beating the shit out of the Seahawks. No, they're not beating the shit out of them, but if it came down to the wire like that, they'd have the advantage.
Yeah, and I just feel like, unfortunately, we're probably going to have to sit and just watch Kyler stay in Arizona.
Yeah, I don't see him going anywhere.
Unless a team, I don't know who would even.
It's probably going to be a
offer
trade that's like too late. Like we'll see it in like 2-3 years.
Well, he has I think it was like a potential out in like 2028.
Ugh.
So it's like, all right, I guess we few years from now
Wait,
we'll see Kyler Murray get a potential out.
Next opt out is 2028.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Fuck.
Here, let me pull it up just to make sure.
Fuck.
Pull up the Kyler Murray contract.
I'd be crying right now.
Contract.
Crying and wiping my shit up with dollar bills. Oh, I made $50 million this year.
He signed the 5-year in. Maybe hold on. Here we go. Yeah, so he has a potential out after the 2027. So yeah, potential out in the 2028 year. So yeah, bro's gonna be a Cardinal.
2 more years of Kyler. He's probably wishing he played in the MLB right now.
I don't know.
No, he's not. Fuck no. Hell no.
Yeah, no, he's definitely
Hell
not.
no, dude.
Sorry, Devin. I don't know.
I tried. I tried to
anybody in the NFL.
Boys. It's not gonna work.
I don't know if anybody in the NFL is right now is like, man.
Even Russell Wilson.
I wish I was in the MLB.
Russell Wilson.
I'm glad you brought Russell Wilson up. You brought Russell Wilson up, and that's the perfect segue.
What was that?
It's the absolute perfect segue, Devin. Well, that's because he was brought up during Thursday Night Football, I believe, and Richard Sherman and that crew, they were discussing Russell Wilson's career and whatnot. I believe it was Tony Gonzalez, maybe?
You know what I forget about to talk about every week?
What?
Is the fact that the guy who's married to Tony Gonzalez's ex-wife is his employer.
What?
Tony Gonzalez's ex-wife is married to Jeff Bezos. Tony Gonzalez only works Amazon games. So he said,
yeah, okay,
I'm going to pay you to steal your wife. So his ex-wife.
Nice.
But it is just mind-boggling to turn on Thursday Night Football and just see Tony Gonzalez, and they're just talking about Jeff Bezos, and they're like, he's fine. I don't know if they've talked about him or not, but
him and Richard Sherman were ragging on Russell Wilson. Yeah. And obviously Richard Sherman loves to do that. He does that all the time. But I believe the conversation started at some point. Tony Gonzalez said something like along the lines of, well, does anybody that's played themselves out of a Hall of Fame career, it's Russell Wilson. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not really here to have like a discussion. Like, is Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer? I don't fucking know.
No.
I guess if we really had to look at who all the very limited amount of quarterbacks, like, no.
Fuck no.
And I don't know what would have changed that. Because when you look at his career with Seattle, Richard Sherman pointed out, he was like, hey, I mean, you pretty much have to. How did he word it? You got to judge his career when the Legion of Boom were there. And can I just say that, like, here's the thing, I know they're one of the best defenses of all time. They were very entertaining. They were very fun to watch. They're very big reason why they got a first Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Their first Super Bowl trophy. First Super Bowl trophy. But I'm kind of sick of it. I'm kind of sick of hearing about it. Like, first of all, it's like, we get it. Like, y'all were the LOB, y'all Legion of Boom, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Johnson. Y'all were nice. Why do we keep pretending like this was Trent Dilfer on the offensive side of the ball for Seattle?
I agree.
And I pulled up I wanted to take a look because it's 2012 to 2014. And during that time, yeah, you had Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman being all pro first team. You had Bobby Wagner doing his fucking thing. But at the same time, 2012, you had only 8 teams allowing more sacks. So you had a great offensive line that let Marshawn Lynch run for 1,500 fucking yards that year. Russell Wilson had 30 total touchdowns. 2013, Marshawn, he rushed for 1,250 yards. Russ had 28 total touchdowns. Another Pro Bowl. It's not like he was doing nothing on the offensive side of the ball. It's not like, and I'm not trying to discredit what the Legion of Boom, what the Seattle Seahawks defense did, or what they did for that team. I'm not trying to discredit anything they did for them, but they're a handoff away. Russell Wilson's a handoff away from erasing the 10-point fourth quarter comeback that New England pulled off against them. You know, I mean, they were up 10 points in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But New England came back. It don't matter. They were up 10 points. Russell Wilson was a handoff away.
He was.
A handoff away from erasing that 10-point comeback. And to be completely honest with you, I think it's more of like how Marshawn Lynch puts it, or how Marshawn Lynch kind of talks about it. I mean, it's more Pete Carroll who fucked that up. Like Pete Carroll shouldn't have. Like it's 100% on Pete Carroll. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Russell Wilson, I'm checking that shit at the line immediately. What the fuck are we talking about?
And I'm also not throwing the ball. I don't know. It's rare. I don't think I've ever seen a ball get picked on a play like that.
Yeah.
Where he's jumping.
And also,
I don't know. Throw a fade that you could throw away. Like, throw a pass that you could get rid of if you need to. Like, that was supposed to be like let's see if we can pass it, and then we'll run it on third down.
And then those years it was undrafted Doug Baldwin?
Yeah.
And Jermaine Kearse.
Yep.
And why are we? It's not like he had fucking Julio Jones out there. I mean, it's Russell Wilson, and I'm not trying to sit here and gas him up like he's some Hall of Fame quarterback, but they all did their job when they made 2 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl. I mean, this isn't a 2015 Denver situation or Trent Dilfer situation. I mean, they were just good teams.
Yeah, like if that continued for Russ, sure, he could have had a Hall of Fame career, but obviously the fucking entire defense split up. Doug Baldwin retires. Everything changes in Seattle, basically, and then he leaves. I was kind of thinking about it the other night. Like, if Russ stays in Seattle, he would have had a better career than he's having right now. But Seattle wouldn't be in a different place than they are right now. They wouldn't be in a better position. Maybe slightly compared to a Sam Darnold, but and maybe with a team that has a little bit more chemistry because they're not changing their quarterback every year. But it's not going to be as bad as this. But I don't think it's Hall of Fame either.
What the fuck? What did Russ leave for?
Huh? Denver.
Why did Russ even?
So much money.
Why did
so much money?
But it was just he was a free agent, and that was the only reason.
Bro, it was the most amount of money. It was so much money.
Well, I know he got paid, but I'm saying, was there? I can't remember. Was there a reason he was like, well, I don't want to be in Seattle anymore?
Had Pete Carroll left yet? No.
Pete Carroll.
No.
I can't. No.
Mike's been there 2 years.
3 years ago. Okay,
this is Mike's second
3 years. He left 4 seasons ago because he had 2 years in Denver, and then this year with the Giants Pittsburgh,
Russ.
And then the Giants. Russ had Denver, Pittsburgh, and now he's with the Giants.
Two Denver years, or no?
Yeah. 2 Denver years.
No, but I'm saying Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll was there when he left. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. I don't know. Russ isn't a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's good. And
No, but I mean, it's Richard Sherman sitting there. Well, you got to talk about the Legion of Boom when you talk about Russell Wilson, and you got to factor in this. It's like, yeah, I mean, you got to factor in what your defense or what your team were able to do for you. But I mean, why we can't nitpick every team that's a Super Bowl team or a winning team or or just a team that had good years. I mean,
because they have a good defense. Well, no.
You can't, because you could have a situation where, I don't know, fucking crippled Peyton Manning comes out there and crawls on the field and wins a Super Bowl with an amazing defense.
Yeah.
You can have Trent Dilfer be your quarterback and have an amazing defense. But this isn't that type of situation.
You can have Jim McMahon in '85 win a goddamn Super Bowl.
There you go. You could have Jim McMahon, but you could also have Dan Marino never win one. So
or Aaron hasn't won one since 11.
So I don't think I don't know.
At this point, like, Aaron Rodgers has basically not won a Super Bowl. Like on Aaron's list, Super Bowl's got to be like 7
accolades.
Yeah, 7th or 8th.
Yeah,
no one gives a fuck.
But
he doesn't give a fuck.
But that's how it's like you could have people say
like
that
with Russ, it's like, oh, he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he went to another one. With Aaron, it's like,
no, fuck that. But Russ was still doing his thing during that time.
No, and yes, he was. But like we talked about it for years, it was like, no, Russ is gonna have a great first half of the season. They're gonna fall apart. His team isn't that scary. Blah fucking blah. At this point in his career, I think after all like the Mr. Unlimited stuff, people are like, who the fuck it? Like my smell on him changed.
Unlimited.
Like it changed completely. I thought he was like just normal and cool, and then he was like, everyone's gotta have an alter ego. I'm Mr. Unlimited.
We all knew Russ was a weirdo.
I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't realize he was doing jumping jacks on a plane and all that stuff. But I don't know.
No, he's definitely he's a weird guy. But I think that what started that conversation was they asked if we've seen Russell Wilson play his last game.
No.
And well, where is he gonna go?
I don't know where the fuck he wants. I mean, I guess you're kind of right. Like, is Russ gonna walk around with fucking the NFL as a backup for the next 5 years?
I don't think so. I don't see why he would do that. Unless like Daniel Jones gets fucking paid, and I guess the Colts need something, or I don't really see what I don't know. Where the fuck would Russell Wilson go?
Nowhere.
There's nowhere for him to go. We might have seen him play his last game, but I don't think like there's nothing else he could do that would like. What more harm could he do to his career?
Yeah.
True. At this point, everything this is just some extra credit shit.
Yeah, and it's
so I think
not good. But
my biggest thing is like Richard Sherman. Like just how about you like talk about something without mentioning you or your team or your defense or the Legion of Boom or whatever the fuck, because you could just be an analyst and not mention your specific bias all of the time, because he doesn't like Richard Sherman. Or sorry,
Russell.
Sorry, Richard Sherman doesn't like Russell Wilson.
The way he doesn't like Russell Wilson, he's the one who is the reason the Legion of Boom split. He's the one who split up all these guys, and like Marshawn left, and like this happened, and that happened, and this happened, and that happened. It's like, cool, whatever.
When they talk shit about Pete Carroll and how Pete Carroll, was just Russell Wilson's ass and all that,
sucking his nuts, yeah.
So regardless of how Russell Wilson's career looked, I don't think Richard Sherman would have given him props anyways.
No.
So yeah, I don't know. Richard Sherman, he's still a hater. Even at this stage in his career, he still finds a way to hate on somebody. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's it, Devin. I think we talked about everything we need to talk about.
Smells like it.
All week 4 games, Thursday Night Football. Richard Sherman being a hater. Is there anything else you need to get off your chest before we get out of here? Perfect. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of On It. We will be back on Tuesday to discuss all of these Week 4 games. See who else gets benched and what new rookie quarterback gets put in. I guess a Dublin game and then a doubleheader Monday Night Football setup. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but who knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe Jake Browning turns on the fucking.
We look at it this way: we get almost 12 hours of, no, over 12 hours of football on Sunday, and then we get 2 games on Monday. You know what's weird about being on the, like, not in the Eastern time zone?
What?
Sunday night football starts at 6:00 at night. I was like, it's kind of nice actually, but then you're like, the first game's at 11. Morning football.
That's not bad either.
Like, Mountain West time, 2 hours. It's like you get up 9 o'clock on a Sunday, you have a coffee, and then you got a football game in front of you, and then
the Dublin game.
Oh, 5:30. No, not 5:30. 6:30.
7:30.
Well, where I was, 7:30. But if you're in, but it doesn't compute that like everyone in California is watching games in the morning.
Yeah, see, but they're watching it too early.
They're watching morning football.
I know they're watching morning football, and then their 4:00 games are their like our regular time start of the day. I don't know. I would hate to watch football all the way over there on that time zone.
It's weird. Like it's how it should be. Like if I'm gonna yes, watching early football on a Sunday night is kind of okay, but like it's an event if it's at 8:00 at night. That's an event.
Yeah.
You can do something. I'm not doing anything if it's at 5:00.
No. I'm gonna be bored at 9.
What am I gonna do at 9:00 at night? I'm here to drink on a Thursday. That sucks that they can't drink on a Thursday night until midnight.
Why not? Oh.
Because their game started at 6:00, 5 or 6:00.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess there are some pros and cons for that, but like I said, if you're all the way on the West Coast, I mean, Sunday, it's just Sunday evening football.
This like a regular Sunday in California is 10 to 8. Trash.
That's
10 to 8. You're in
terrible.
LA.
That's terrible.
You're watching 10 to 8 football. Yeah, we're watching 1 to 11:30. That's nice.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I guess with that being said, it is time to get out of here. But yeah, we will be back on Tuesday to discuss all these Week 4 matchups. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.